Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got another friend to share with you guys. We've seen this species before with my other bigger individual, but this is Gideon. He is my smaller and also darker of my two gray-banded king snakes. You can see, if you remember Gubler before, you might remember he is also a bright orange and gray banded animal, much like Gideon here is. But you can see, if you compare the two, if you go to that video again, Gideon here is darker gray in those bands, and he's also got a lot of speckling and mottling in those bands that Gideon or Gubler doesn't have. I keep messing up their names because I did name them both with G names, because gray banded king snake G, it seemed to fit. But this guy, he's a little smaller than Gubler is because he was a little slow to get eating when we first got him. He was very adamant about eating lizards that come from his natural range. And so it took a while to work him over to feeding on mice, which are a lot easier to get a hold of. So he took a little longer to actually start growing up, so he stayed just a little smaller, although now he is a mature, full-grown gray-banded king snake now. He's coming to say hi to the camera. They're very inquisitive animals. Beautiful snakes if you get one that's well established. They're very easy to care for after that because they don't need a lot of humidity. They come from desert environments mostly. They love cracks and crevices if you can give that to them to hide in. And they're just kind of quiet and sweet animals. And if we try and bring him up to the camera here, he doesn't want to keep his head in view, but they have kind of bug-eyed look on their faces because they have these big bulgy eyes, and that actually helps them see in the low light within those rock cracks that they hunt in. And it's actually an adaptation for their environment. You see the same thing actually kind of in the Baird's rat snakes, the Trans-Pecos rat snakes, and such that also live in the same places that these guys do. And they all are adapted in that way for those low-light rock cracks in limestone and volcanic mountains where they come from. If you go down into Texas and you visit like the Big Bend area, you're likely to be within range of these guys. Not likely to see them, because again, they live in those rock cracks and they don't commonly come out. The only time they really come out is late at night or when it's cooler out, and then they come out and sometimes hunt on the surface or look for mates at that time. But they're otherwise very, very hidden, very reclusive animals. I finally got lucky after my third trip down there to see one of these guys in the wild this year, or this past year, and looked quite different from these guys. But again, 21 days I had been in their range and never seen one, even though I was really trying hard. And they finally showed up on 21 days after looking for them. So they're very, very hard to find sometimes. But when you do find one, they are one of the prettiest snakes down there. Anyway, I just wanted to share Gideon with you guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing him, and I'll see you next time.